Ironheart episodes 4 to 6 recap and ending explained, Mephisto's deal, Dormammu's power, and Riri's fate. Ironheart's final 3 episodes deliver a thrilling, emotional, and magical climax. As the series dives deeper into grief, identity, betrayal, and ambition, Riri Williams finds herself surrounded by enemies, haunted by her past, and ultimately tempted by one of the MCU's most dangerous devils, Mephisto. Let's break down everything that happens in episodes 4 through 6, from the fallout of John's death to the shocking final reveal and what it means for Riri's future.
I want her head.
Episode 4. Bad magic. Trust fractures. Power grows. After John's death, things spiral quickly. Parker attends a private memorial with the crew, but his gaze never leaves Riri. He says he misses John's loyalty and then drops a warning. He has plans for Riri. From that moment, she knows she's in danger. At the same time, Joe Stain aka Ezekiel is arrested, publicly disgraced, and privately furious. Riri visits him, hoping to offer support, but he lashes out, accusing her of selfishness. This stings deeply, especially as Natli, the AI copy of her late best friend Natalie, urges Riri to call Shuri for help, which she refuses to do. Magic now becomes more than just a curiosity. Riri and her mom, Ronnie, visit Zelma and Madeline at a mystical shop. When they examine a piece of Parker's cloak, they realize it's from another dimension. The cloak has dark, external influence, not from their realm. It's powerful and dangerous. Riri's mother is horrified that her daughter has dabbled in something so sinister. Without telling her, Riri storms off, feeling more isolated than ever. Meanwhile, Parker visits Joe in jail and offers him a choice: join him or rot. Joe refuses at first, but later accepts help breaking out, thanks to the crew, though notably not with Riri's involvement. While Riri tries to test the magic-infused cloak at Joe's hideout, she fails to destroy it. The piece is indestructible. The stress and pressure cause her to have a panic attack mid-flight in her suit. Natli takes her home safely, but the biggest fracture comes next. Riri uses Natli to track and retrieve Xavier, her love interest, without his consent. When he realizes Natli is based on his sister's mind, he's livid. He demands that Riri delete the AI. Feeling betrayed and unwanted, Natli flies away. At Parker's hideout, he reveals the truth to the crew. Riri killed John. Now he wants her dead.
Whoa.
Episode 5. Karma's a glitch. Chase, fight, and magic. Riri is now the crew's top target. While Natli watches old social clips of her time with Riri, she's ambushed and loaded into a truck by Slug. Meanwhile, Riri meets with Zelma, who finally gives a name to their enemy, Dormammu. This dark being is behind the cloak's power, and Parker is using it. Before Riri can process that information, the blood siblings attack. A chaotic brawl breaks out inside a white castle. Riri manages to use her tech, particularly Xavier's enchanted watch, to trap the siblings in a protective bubble. Clown, however, is right outside and tosses explosives into the building. Back in Slug's truck, Natli uses her lasers to escape, flying in to help Riri mid-battle. Together, they flip the truck. Natli confesses she left because she was hurt by Xavier's words and Riri's continued dismissal. But the reunion is short-lived. Riri is then attacked by Joe, now enhanced with electrical powers hardwired into his body. They fight, but Joe ultimately lets her go with a warning: leave Chicago, or next time, he won't be so kind. Shaken, Riri returns home. Her mother comforts her, but warns that maybe it's time to let go of the iron suit. Riri can't not after what happened to Gary and Natalie. This suit is her shield. Ronnie reminds her that some demons require help to overcome. Surprisingly, Natli returns, ready to help again. Together, they return to Gary's garage. Riri watches old memories and finally remembers the moment Gary gave her the name, Ironheart. She realizes how her grief has twisted her purpose. It's time to rebuild. With Ronnie's help, they begin creating a new suit. Meanwhile, Parker remains suspicious of Joe's claim that Riri is dead. He doesn't believe it. There's no drama, no blood, no emotion. But Clown steps in and backs up Joe's lie. As the suit construction progresses, Riri realizes that she can't power it with science alone. She needs magic. Zelma arrives, willing to help, but warns that magic has a cost. When they begin combining it with tech, Natli seemingly disintegrates in the process. Gone again.
Pretty sweet hologram, right?
Episode 6. The Past is the Past. Mephisto, Monsters, and Final Choices. Parker's origin is finally revealed. After the mansion break-in with John, he was cornered in the woods. A shadowy figure offered him an escape, a literal door, and Parker accepted. Inside that mysterious place, he met a well-dressed man in an Italian restaurant. The man took Parker's dreams, fed him magic, and gave him the cloak. In exchange, he got Parker's loyalty. That man, Sacha Baron Cohen's Mephisto, a demonic figure who's now fully in the MCU. Back in the present, Parker's grip on his team and sanity is crumbling. He and Joe argue constantly. Joe's powers are now tied to Parker, preventing him from resisting or hurting him. He's just a puppet. Elsewhere, Riri tries to bring back NATLI, but fails. She knows the only way forward is to stop Parker. At Parker's pizza shop, Riri confronts Joe. After a short fight, she plants a chip that overrides his programming, giving him temporary freedom. He helps, but warns her they're not allies yet. Riri heads upstairs for the final confrontation. Parker goes invisible, tries to kill her, but Riri uses magic to expose him. The two battle brutally. When Parker becomes fully possessed by Dormammu's power, his body mutates: long nails, shadow limbs, monstrous features. Riri's power blast finally knocks him back, but also destroys her suit. Parker fires a gun at what he believes is her, but it's a hologram. Riri, still wearing the real suit, rips off the magical hood. Without the cloak, Parker is powerless. But Riri's journey isn't over. Downstairs, Mephisto is waiting for her in a booth.
He's amused.
He wants to talk. She suspects he's Dormammu, but he corrects her. He's Mephisto. He saw her ambition, her genius, and her loss. He offers her a deal, her greatest wish in exchange for something undefined. We flash forward a few months. Riri works in the garage alone. She manages to restore NATLI. The two embrace in joy, but something's off. Riri's arms begin to glow with the same dark markings that once covered Parker. It seems the price of her wish is already being paid. In the mid-credit scene, Parker, now fully human again, walks into Zelma's shop. He tells her they don't know each other yet, but he's looking for something darker. Magic that's not for party tricks. And he thinks they'll make a good team.
Exchange, there's always a cost. Riri?
What just happened? The ending explained. Riri made a deal. We don't know exactly what she gave up: her soul, her time, a piece of herself, but she got what she wanted, NATLI back. But Mephisto never gives anything for free. The markings on her arms suggest that Riri is already becoming something else, infused with hellish magic or cursed by the contract. Whatever the cost, it's already transforming her. Mephisto's arrival is massive for the MCU. With ties to Wanda, Doctor Strange, and now Riri, he represents a new kind of cosmic threat, one of temptation rather than domination. And Parker? Though defeated, he's not gone. His last act shows that the pull of power is still alive within him. Teaming up with Zelma might mean redemption or another step into the abyss. Final thoughts. Ironheart's final episodes dive headfirst into magic, morality, and loss. Riri learns that genius and ambition can't shield her from pain, and that grief needs more than technology to heal. In trying to bring back the past, she may have cursed her future. But with NATLI back, a new suit forged, and a deal made, Riri Williams is reborn not just as Ironheart, but as something more, something darker. Whether that's a hero or something else, we'll have to wait and see.